Hey everyone, we're still here on Arkadia, and I noticed that we had not actually done much on the Monura, which are like these little pest-like creatures here on Arkadia, or where I'm from, they would be called cockroaches, because they look kind of like giant cockroaches. But we also have these IFN challenges. We got to finish up another 200 and what is it, 79 females, and basically 1,000 males. And so down here, south of Valiant Firebase. They have all the females on one side and on the males on the other. And so I figured we'd start out, knock out as much this, and then if we're still feeling it, we'll jump across and start working on this while collecting a bunch of this codex. That's the plan today. So let's get started. And these guys are super low level. They have like, I think it's 12 hit points for the males and 13 for the females. Anyway, both of them are sub 15 hit points. And like all the codexes, it's going to go up pretty quickly right in the beginning. And so we should get a few ranks real quick as we churn through that bottom challenge. As long as we move forward enough for our auto loot to work. Yep, and there's our first one. We were about halfway through that codex at the start. And these respawn pretty quickly, so we should never run out of mobs, even if there was someone else out here hunting. I feel we're probably in the clear. But about 3 shots with the Bookins is pretty average. They don't really drop much. Couple extractors, a little bit of hide, some shrapnel. Seems to be the more common stuff I've seen so far. And so this is just one of those slow grind throughs where you're just going to have to accept the low hit point nature of this and grind through them for the points. Or you can leave this codex on the table. But it's definitely not going to be the most interesting hunt you're going to do. But it is some super easy codex. And so it's probably worth grinding through at least a few levels. The males and the females do share the same codex, so it doesn't really matter which one we kill as far as codex goes. We just happen to have the multi-quest for, I think it's the spillover from the Iron missions that used to be in existence. I think they were called IFN challenges. But I'm not real sure. I don't really remember. I wasn't a big Arkadia hunter or hunter in general much before the Codex happened. Let's go ahead and claim those Codex ranks while we keep killing. Dex and Dex, I think. Yep. Well, that's a nice little pocket of them. It's nice to have some low level mobs that you can get some easy or rather cheap codex off of. Just because the attribute challenge doesn't care how expensive each rank was. It's literally just 5 codex ranks equals an attribute rank to where you get a free attribute boost. And so whether you spend 1,000 ped doing some really hard hunt for that codex rank, or you spend 20 ped, um, the results are the same. Now, eventually, if you want to get them all, obviously, you eventually have to spend that big dollar amount. But definitely not in the beginning. You can get some of that easy attribute, easy codex on a budget. I mean, like we're using Buchan's rifle here. Got 2 codex ranks today. And these guys are so easy that it is kind of a little bit of a mind-numbing grind on them. Although it's not so bad with the loop hill going. And so when this one runs out, we'll just pop another one. Because we're constantly having to run in to get in looting range. Or to get into the next group of mobs. Alright, there's our next codex rank. I believe we're on perception now. Yep. And we're just gonna keep knocking them down. I don't even know what the reward is. For that IFN challenge. I know one of them was like universal ammo at one point. I just don't remember if that was the 500, the 1,000, or the 100 that we had finished. Well, I'm kind of curious about this cave, but I think we're just gonna keep hunting. I think we probably have to head north again. They probably respawned up closer to the, oh, wrong button. Up closer towards, that fire base. Yep, here we are. Alright, less than 100 to go on the females here. And then we can jump across the road. See where we're at on the codex. Done with rank 4 though, I bet, by then. Since we only have a little over 80 kills to go. Oh, well I didn't see that fruit. Let's grab that. There's a whole bunch on this side of the hill. Alright, we're getting in the home stretch here. About 30 kills to go. Oh, we just got a skill up. A little bit more perception. The important part is going to be this. We'll go with a little bit more intelligence. We can always melee for some extra strength. And our carry capacity is already fairly reasonable. I think around 360 maybe. And there's a couple items we could track down to boost that up if we desired. And it's always nice to have a little bit higher, but it hasn't really been too big of an issue at this time, we'll say. Who knows what the future holds. Now we really are in the home stretch. About 12 to go, but we're going to call it 10. Because 10's the final countdown. But Arkadia is nice because it has a bunch of mobs like this that are pretty low. The Karabakh have 10 hit points, the Gallards have 15. These have 12 and 13 respectively. The Arkadia Hornets have 10. Oh, so it gave me some anatomy skill. That's worth it. Now we're going to sneak across. So we know there's these males over here. And so this is just going to be more of the same, where it's real low hit points. We just kind of roll through them. You know, it'd be nice, maybe a grenade launcher for this. So it looks like we're still getting about 0.5% on the codex. These guys die super quick. I mean, that's already 5% of that challenge in mere minutes. So there's plenty of these out here if you to do a hunt, but this is the only place on Arkadia that they're at. There's also some up on the Arkadia moon. I think it's kind of the only low-level monster I've really ran into up there. And so in theory, you could do the 2-ped ammo mission and then use it to swamp these guys. And then when you finally collect enough loot, could take it down to the planet and sell it, or take it to Calypso. Depending on how much and what you had, I suppose. That is a viable option. Oh, we're back over in the female section. Back across the road. Well, those are still good for Codex. They're not helping us progress that mission. And that puts us 10% of the way through the kill quest. I think we're going to keep this one short today. I hope everyone is having an amazing day. Stay epic.